Thank you very much. That's it. 2014, all over.
As spring turns to summer, MPs on both sides look for ways to promote their own policies. One key way of doing this is through a private members' bill.
It's an important thing, the private members' bill, because it is the only time that a private member really gets a chance, officially, to get a piece of important legislation which they attach great importance to, or their constituents do, through the House of Commons. There have been great pieces of legislation through the private members' route, not least the David Steele, the abortion bills.
It's a fantastic campaigning opportunity, and it's a fantastic opportunity to sort of raise a campaign that you've been working on for many years. It just gives you the profile, it gives you the platform to do it.
The clerk in charge of private members' bills is Kate Ems. Over the past 3 years, she's overseen a vast array of bills.
Face Coverings Prohibition Bill, the National Service Bill, the European Communities Act 1972 Repeal Bill.
Any MP who wants to draft a private member's bill has to register it with Kate Ems.
Fishing Grounds and Territorial Waters Repatriation Bill. School Governing Bodies Adverse Weather Conditions Bill. And so it goes on.
There are limited slots in the Commons timetable for private members' bills, so the competition is intense, and it's decided by a drawing of lots 1 week after state opening.
Morning, James. Could you just find for me the tickets for the raffle and show me the tickets in the box?
Okay.
So this is the box we use every year for the raffle. And I think, are these the tickets here?
They're the tickets, yes.
So we've got 500 of those.
The process is a bit like running the raffle at the village fete. The first stage takes place in the voting lobby by the House of Commons chamber.
Hello. Form an orderly queue.
To enter the contest, MPs have to choose a number and then sign their names in Kate Ems' book.
Right, Mrs. Reardon?
Yes, please.
You've got a number in mind?
I have.
But it probably would have been taken.
I've been told it's like bingo, because I've not done this before. So apparently we have to choose a number, and then they, well, I hope they've got like a big bubbly ball that they sort of...
Yeah, you've got a big box with the balls in, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Big box, and he draws them out. Look, that's what you want. The pit number, the pit. That's what I'm going for, the dear. Have you done yours?
I've done mine, yes.
Oh, right. What number are you?
364.
Is that got some significance?
It's the highest score by an English batsman in a Test match.
So now I need to pick a number that has some relevance, obviously.
That hasn't already been taken.
That hasn't already been taken. 396, that's it.
396 how many goals you've scored?
It's how many times you've been sent off.
This is my pen. This is what I got when I was 30, that I always use for special things like this, to sign. I think it might be good luck.
The whole point of being here is to try and change legislation, so to get a gift and a leg up with this, even if just the sort of the profile that the topic gets would be an absolutely amazing thing, wouldn't it?
It's an opportunity for backbenchers to make their mark, but there'll also be pressure to toe the party line. With the coalition split on an EU referendum, Tory ministers want to use a private members' bill to get it through.
The whips try and remind people to go and put in, so we've all had reminders today to come and line up, which is why there's so many people here, I think. A lot on our side want to, because they want to try and get this EU referendum bill, which was stopped by Labour and the Liberals in the Lords last time, so we want to get that on the statute books.
If I won it, I would definitely repeat the referendum bill.
If I get the chance, it'll be to have a referendum, an in-out referendum on Europe. And that lot will all boo me!
Don't that lot me!
Robert Halfon isn't prepared to trust that luck will give him the chance to promote his campaign against NHS hospital parking charges. But there is another way for him to appear on the Commons stage.
You can sign it on the next page there.
He's buttonholing MPs as they come out of the voting lobby to persuade them to sign up to his campaign.
Been delighted to sign it. I've now got hundreds of colleagues from all parties, and loads from us.
Robert Halfon will take the signatures to the Backbench Business Committee, which allocates slots in the chamber each week for debates suggested by members.
that's the draft motion, and it's a bit like Dragon's Den, this backbench committee, so I've got a bid for a debate.
To be successful, he needs to show that his is not just a Tory issue, but has cross-party support.
Now, by a miracle, are you free for 5 minutes? Possibly. I don't need to email you.
Oh, look, I don't want these filming me and you.
No, that's talking to a Tory. No, I've never spoken to a Tory. You're like, well, I've been to the backbench committee before, but sometimes they've said no, and I've just gone back every week until they say yes. So if they say no, I'll go get more signatures, and I'll go back the week after. And if they say no, I'll get more signatures and go back the week after that until I just try and grind them into submission.
It's the 12th of June,
Nice early start.
the day of the ballot for the private members' bills. Kate Ems leaves her house at 7 a.m.
We're buying chocolate because I give a small non-monetary gift to all the people who've helped me man the book. Good morning. This looks worse than it is. It's not all for me. It's a big day because it's the beginning of potentially a lot of very entertaining hard work. It's exciting. So here's my box, and here they are. All my tickets folded. And here's my ballot book, back from the printers, and here's my list for today.
The winner of the ballot will have the first choice of time slot and the best chance of their bill making it into law.
That's for you, so you've got a piece of paper.
Across the Westminster Village, backbench MPs monitor their emails for the result of the ballot. The draw is made by the Deputy Speaker, Lindsay Hoyle.
As of last year, the ballot results will be drawn in reverse order. As each number is drawn, I will read out the corresponding name and the member in the ballot box.
290.
Martin Horwood.
Probably barely get any time in Parliament to even talk about the bill, but it is obviously an opportunity to push a cause that you believe in.
190.
Mr. David Davis.
In a way, I always say to people, the best one to get is either number 1 or number 20. You know, number 1, you've got a very high chance of getting through. Number 20, no chance at all.
Kind of sort of been deluged with a number of emails from a combination of lobbyists, charities, and several emails from think tanks.
Down to the last 3. Rondsman.
146.
Robert Neill.
It's great news because it gives you a chance to actually, make a difference. On the other hand, it can be a lot of work.
Shake them up, David. Come on, get the tension going.
196.
Andrew George. The winner of today's draw.
Is the MP equivalent of winning the National Lottery? I have to make a judgment really about whether I want to go down in history having done something kind of worthy but extremely boring, or actually be controversial and, I still get my day in the sun even if it's voted down.
Mr. Bugger. Never mind.
Sadly, I'm not on it, but maybe next year.
But for the winners, the ballot is just the start. They'll face many obstacles if their bills are to become law.
You make a choice. If you're going for something that is controversial and will raise the ire of somebody on the other side or even on your own side, then you will have your hour or two of glory where you won't get it through.
Your private member's bill has no chance if it doesn't have the support of either a majority government or the 2 main contributors to the coalition.
For those MPs who weren't lucky in the ballot, there's a third route to getting time in the chamber to put forward a bill. They'll have to turn up at Kate Ems' office in 3 weeks' time.